Hello, Virgos. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Virgo. We're going to get into the Doggy Wisdom Oracle deck, followed by the Energy Oracle deck and the Teeny Tiny Tarot. We're going to ask who you really are, how others actually perceive you, what others get wrong about you, and how this affects you in relationships. You can book a private reading with me down in the description. There is a link there that'll take you to all the information on booking a private reading with me if you would like to book one of my friends. All right, can we do an energy exchange? Can we do one right now? Could you a like or a teeny tiny comment or a great big comment if you feel like one, and make sure you're I was gonna say make sure you're combined. What is that? I was going to say subscribed. What's combined? Make sure you're combined. Okay? I don't know. Maybe that means something for somebody. That could be important too. Okay. Who you really are. You're patience. You are patient. That's who you are. Yeah. You'll sit and wait. You will do what you got to do. Okay? You're patient. How others actually perceive you. Be positive. They perceive you as, I don't know, maybe trying to tell them to be positive. They perceive you as, be positive, be patient. I don't know if the patient part is perceived, but they perceive you as maybe like you're saying like, hey, be positive here. Trying to be positive, maybe even trying to be positive about something. What people get wrong about you. Your friends, interesting. There's something about your friends here and they're wrong about your friends. Or maybe this person thinks, somebody here might think that you're friends. Like you're not. Oh, you're like, you're not friends. How this affects you in relationships. Happy. I feel like happy. You're happy. You're happy. You're patient. You're like, be positive. You don't know nothing about my friends. Oh, you got the enthusiasm, affection, fun, enthusiasm, affection. We got to cover up the little affection card there, and enthusiasm. Enthusiasm to be affectionate. You are patience. That's who you are. You can wait something out. You're an indecision. You are patient. You are patient with somebody's inability to decide something. You're patient with someone's inability to decide something. You are patient. You yourself could be patiently trying to decide something. Okay. And others view you as be positive. Healer of the ages. All right, well, that is very positive. I don't know if these two are related, like if it's the same sort of situation that people would be viewing you in. These could be who you are and how someone perceives you could both be true. They could be about different things here. But you are perceived as someone who is trying to focus on the positive things in life, trying to focus on maybe, I don't know, maybe there's been some work here to get out of a more of a lack mindset into a more positive mindset. You're opening up to divine consciousness. You're positive. You're being positive about divine consciousness here and healing. Healing a conscious mind. You're also patient about some type of indecision. What people get wrong about you, your friends. Your friends. Your friends all tied up. Okay, I want to say if somebody thinks that there's some friends or something like that here that are causing you to not be able to move forward, that's probably not true. Like your friends aren't responsible for some way of holding you back. I don't know, maybe if that was something in the past, it's not now. Like that's not a consideration. You do like you're just like kind of standing at the crossroads here. I feel like you're somebody here who also, like, you almost seem to know that, like, maybe sometimes information that you need comes in, like, drips. You know, and once you have enough drips, you can figure out what this liquid is that you're dealing with, right? Like, you're just sitting there thinking, I don't know. I don't know what to decide. How this affects you in relationships? Happiness and appreciation. Well, I don't know. It's good. It's good. Happy and appreciative. You're maybe even happy to receive appreciation. Anxiety, contract, woman holding a coin. Okay, what are you patient about here? I mean, I want to see if you're the person who is trying to decide something, or you're patiently letting someone else decide something. Patience. The High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Your patience here. This is trying to decide something. You're trying to decide something. Like the Two of Pentacles. But you're holding... This is like you don't want someone to rush you. This feels like you don't want someone to rush you to make a decision here. The indecision. The Eight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Nine of Pentacles. The indecision. I don't know. Are you maybe trying to decide something about, like, even work? This could be a work situation. Like, you could have a very prominent position in some workspace, and you may be even contemplating if you should go out on your own, like, and be your own boss, like your own entrepreneur. Yeah, you're patiently trying to decide. And you don't want anyone to rush you. I really feel like the Seven of Wands. Like, don't rush. You're trying to come up with a decision here. And you also feel blinded by your decision. You have the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords both here. And the High Priestess can talk about sort of like secrets, things that are unknown to us. And the Eight of Swords are things that we can't perceive forward. Yeah, I'm really getting the impression here that this is someone who is, you might be, yeah, what you said, like, you could be collecting information day to day here about what is going on. Collecting information day to day to help you make a decision. You don't want anyone to rush you. Like, do you take on or have this Emperor status, which is someone who is a leader, somebody who is in a position of leadership, or do you do the Nine of Pentacles, which is somebody who is completely on their own and independent? Okay. People perceive you as be positive. I kind of want to say that it's almost as if people perceive you that whatever it is that you choose to do or whatever unfolds for you, it's meant to be, and it'll work out well. Like, it'll work out well even if it feels uncomfortable initially. The King of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, this feels like you'll have a clear, you know that something will be made clear to you at some point, and you'll have a very clear factual mind. Could even be your heart. Your heart could be the direction that leads you here. Like, it could be even like a gut feeling that you use, or what you really just feel like, you know. If you ever feel like you need to make an important decision, and sometimes, like, you can go by, I don't know, the frequency or how you feel. Almost like it could be anywhere. Like, it could be up in your chest, it could be down in the third chakra area. But this discomfort, you know, like when you're feeling like your mind might tell you, all right, I need to do this. And then almost as soon as you've made that decision and you start to take the action, then you feel like, oh, this uncomfortable energy in your gut. And then you're like, you know what? I don't think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And then you sit there and you think, you know, it almost kind of reminds me of the energy of somebody who is like in a relationship and they're engaged and they're making wedding plans. And then, like, as it gets closer and closer to the day, it's almost like this person suddenly starts to feel very uncomfortable. And it's like, geez, this made sense like months ago. And now this doesn't make sense. But it seems like it would be weird for people for me to back out now, right? Like, it's just got this, like, right, it has to, you end up feeling so uncomfortable that regardless of what it looks like to the world, what the perception is, what even your mind is telling you, like, this is not right. I can't do this. I don't know. I feel like you got sort of that kind of radar going on here. Healer of the Ages. Whoa, whoa. The Five of Wands, Karma, which is Judgment. The Lovers, and the Page of Swords. Oh my gosh. I really feel like you have all the confidence in the world. Well, I don't know. Maybe not all the confidence in the world. But you do feel, people perceive you as basically knowing that whatever happens here, whatever path you decide to take, that will be the right path. There will maybe be a conflict that you are led out of, and it'll be your true path that God has for you. And you'll see it. That's how people perceive you. That's really cool. All right? Maybe they're wrong about you. Your friends keep you tied up. What is that? Your friends keep you tied up. Tell me about your friends. The truth of your friends. Tell me about the truth of Virgo's friends. Well, they're all landing on tied ups. The King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Strength card, and the Tower. Okay, I'm going to say right now, the truth about at least one friend here is this feels like somebody who is not there for you when you thought they would be, or that they should be. This is almost like somebody who's suddenly not there. Like if you reach out to this person and they hold back and everything falls apart. This is not a friend. And you realize you could, okay, so maybe that's what others get wrong about you. You could be realizing things about friends. Maybe somebody's like, you know what, I don't think you should trust that person. Nope, you figured that out. You have figured that out. All tied up. What's the truth about the all tied up card? Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, Death card, and the Three of Swords. This is feeling like, I don't know. Honestly, it's almost like it feels like a friend has done something here. You thought maybe this friend had your best interests at heart, but they did not. And this could be something that seemed like it was a mutual, yeah, this will be great. This will be great. A mutual, this will be great. And it is rebirthed into heartache here. This is a friend that let you down. This is 100% a friend that let you down. Like, too, if you were unable to do something and you asked this friend to do it for you and they did not do it. Why didn't they do it? The Four of Wands and the Fool. This person wanted some sort of fresh start for themselves. I swear to God, I just heard, oh my God, I knew it. I don't know what that's about, but this person wanted some sort of fresh start for themselves. This person was looking out for themselves. Okay. How does this affect you in relationships? Well, you're happy to get any sort of appreciation here. I don't know, I'm feeling somebody who's like, oh, I'm really hearing like Monty Python. Always look on the bright side of life. Isn't those guys like on the cross in that? Look on the bright side of life. So how it affects you? Happiness, appreciation. You appreciate happiness. Oh God. I want to say too, this always could even make you think back at the times where you're like, like joyfully and blissfully and ignorantly happy. Like times where you've had that. And it's like, yeah, I really appreciate those times. Those are great. Those are great times. Happiness. Eight of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Oh my God. It really does feel like, how this affects you. Okay, here's the other thing. If you are the kind of person that, you know, even if it's not going your way or things are not working out the way you thought they would, or you find yourself at a very difficult decision to make, okay, you can carry an awful lot. You can carry an awful lot of stress and worry and burden and responsibility. And you, like, honestly, I really feel like I'm looking at somebody who really does. Like, even if it doesn't go your way or it doesn't unfold your way, it's giving me the impression here of someone who will take a step back and say, well, what was the lesson that I learned in that? What was the, well, yeah, it's reminded me of somebody that I had a conversation with last night. So I don't know if she's watching the video or what, but it is reminding me of that, like, sort of, you know, when there's certain things in life that don't work out, and at the time it feels really uncomfortable because they're being dismantled or they're being taken away. As you move forward, you're like, wow, you know what? I wouldn't have this in my life right now if it wasn't for that happening in the past. And that, you know, turns out to be a good thing, but you didn't realize it at the time. Like, that's kind of how it is, right? I said, yeah, that's what I see here. Appreciation. The Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Moon. How does it... Oh, I'm going to say this too. Are you ready? You ready for this one? So, how this affects you in relationships is, you are not appreciated. How does that one feel? Because I get that here. Well, big time. You'd be really happy to receive some sort of gratitude here. I don't know what that is about. What is the gratitude that would be really nice to receive some type of gratitude here? It's like wanting. It leaves you wanting for gratitude. You're trying to be positive, but it leaves you kind of wanting for some type of gratitude. It would really make you happy. But get the Justice card. It's something that you deserve. Honestly, I feel like I'm really like talking you up here in this reading, but it is with justice. Why would it? Because it would be justice. It would be justified. It would be the right thing to do. So there's something going on here where you are, I feel more, after all the tarot cards came out with this, it does look more like you are kind of want to receive some type of gratitude here, and it would make you really happy to receive that. You haven't. This seems to be very hidden. People are keeping their emotions hidden. They're keeping their emotions and their feelings hidden here. They could be painting some type of illusion of being unappreciative, but you know, I don't know that you've helped them. I feel like I'm just channeling here, staring at the card. So that's, yeah, what I have here. The Six of Wands and the Knight of Swords is coming forward here. So this is like running with some type of success that you made. Having a head start based on some type of previous success. I'm going to go do the extended, Virgo. In the extended, I'm going to ask who they are. I don't know who they are. I leave it up to the universe, to God. We'll see who they are, how you perceive them, what you get wrong about this person, and how this affects them in this situation. Oh, there's 2 options in the description below for the extended if you would like to follow me there. Thank you so much, Virgos. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.